we're gonna try to get this done in 1 or 2 takes today because it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey there, welcome back to my channel. I'm MJ, the owner and founder. If I owned it, didn't I find it? I am the creator and the owner behind my Caliber company. I am a brand that is dedicated to making nostalgic art in the form of figurines, keychains, and random little knickknacks. For today's video, I wanted to share some of my figurines that I didn't necessarily make this week. So it's kind of like the video that'll be out for my next one, but I still wanted to share my girlies because I don't know, I felt like the world needed to see them. I don't feel like enough people saw them and I wanted to rate them. So before I get started, I just want to say that my girls want to show themselves off. Be nice to them, okay? I think they're all 10s, but we're gonna do this as if I didn't make them. Okay. Also a disclaimer, I did hand sculpt all of these out of clay first. I made a mold of them and then they're all made of industrial grade PVC plastic. So with this first girl, I literally dropped her right before setting up to make this video. So y'all will see a true testament as to how sturdy my girlies and guysies are. First up, we have, y'all know her. If you don't know her, I think I need you to pause this, come back to it, but pause and look up Hatsune Miku, and then thank me for giving you a new obsession. So anyway, this is Rin, and I wanted to make a cute little Vocaloid kawaii version of her. And as you can see, she held up to being dropped just like 10 minutes ago. I took some extra little creative choices with her from the original character. So she's not exactly like Reen, but she's inspired by Reen, okay? What would I give Miss Reen here? First of all, what would y'all give her? I, based off of the character, based off of the original, I would give Miss Reen here a solid, I would give her 8.5 out of 10. Only 8.5 because I did want to make them more kawaii, but I feel like, I don't know, maybe she's a little too chunky for some people. I love her, but I love her, but I don't know, maybe some people would disagree. I would give her a solid 8.5 out of 10. Next up, we have the iconic, the legendary, the woman of my childhood, at least my early teens. Who do you think she is? Guesses. I know you know who she is. She is fashionista Lizzie. Yes, in the flesh. I really wanted to go for first of all, I was obsessed with Lizzie McGuire as a kid. I just realized as an adult that that show only had like 2 seasons. So I was rewatching 2 seasons of a show and completely head over heels with it. And Hilary Duff became like my sister from another mister, you know? So yes, I absolutely had to make Lizzie in some form of fashion. What do I give Miss Liz Fashionista Lizzie? You know, because I worked particularly hard on her, especially her heels here, sculpting them, I'm gonna give her a 9.5 out of 10, only because I truly cannot see anything that I would do differently about her. I actually, especially her little pout here, I worked pretty hard on this one. What do y'all think? What would you give her? My next few are for sure Disney inspired because, like I said, I was obsessed with Lizzie McGuire and Disney Channel, so naturally I'm gonna be a Disney kid, right? Are y'all ready? Y'all ready for these? Okay. First off, I understand the whole not really touching Pocahontas thing because her story is pretty, it's tragic. It's problematic for sure. And I wanted to make my own version of Pocahontas because I loved the character as a child and she resonated with me a whole lot. So first off, we have Miss Pocahontas. Yes, with the tat on her arm for sure, or I'm not sure what that's called exactly. So don't Don't murder me in the comments, but this is Miss Pocahontas in the flesh. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. And I absolutely love her. If I were to give her, I don't think there's it's people are always mowing grass. If I were to give her any notes, I mean, I would maybe want her to be a little bigger, but overall, she's probably one of my favorite ones outside of Lizzie. I would give her a solid 10 out of 10. Like, I don't know. What do y'all think? What would you give Miss Pocahontas? Another Disney princess that I was also obsessed with as a kid, like these are pre Tiana, like Disney really stepped their game up when it comes to inclusivity. I'll just say that. But this is another baddie that I always loved and cherished as a kid. We have Princess Jasmine. I don't know why I have to say her voice like that, but this is Miss Princess Jasmine. I love, 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 love all of the blue, and I think that's why I liked her so much as a kid. I loved her costume, especially. It's nice and simple, but I loved it, and I especially wanted to add a little pout to her. The only thing I would really change about Princess Jasmine, I mean, I don't know exactly what, but as far as ratings go, I would give her a 8.5 out of 10. I love her, but people may disagree. What do y'all think? And let's not forget, y'all, these all were inspired by, okay? So Disney inspired me to make these figurines of these random people, okay? So I had to make my next two figurines in honor of me being a Disney girly. And specifically, I remember the first time that I went to Disney World as a kid. I was like 5 or so. The first time going to Ariel's grotto, my little girl brain exploded and I fell completely in love with Ariel. So naturally, we ready? We have the classic traditional Ariel, of course. And then we have the Halle Bailey version of Ariel. And I had so much fun making them. I had to figure out if I wanted to make her like with her fin, if I wanted to make her more human-like, or like how she is now. I eventually went with this design, and I'm so in love with these girls for sure. As far as ratings go, I would give traditional Ariel, I would give her a solid 9 out of 10. I did struggle with her face a little bit because, as you can see with my designs, my girls don't have noses. I don't know. I wanted to try something out. So I'm going to give her a 9. And then for the Halle Bailey Ariel, I'm going to give her a 9.5 out of 10 just because shout out to the brown skin girls for sure. Let me know what y'all think. What would y'all give my Ariels? That's Disney inspired girly for now. For now. She's more, I want to say I more was inspired by the Grimm version of this character along with the Little Mermaid as well mixed in. So we have Miss Snow White. And I especially love her pout. I gave her this pout first, and then I gave all the other girls a cute pout. I love her outfit. I wanted to make it kind of a mix between the Disney-inspired version and the Grimm version, so I went with this one. And I like her medium cut hair bob situation going on. Yep, this is Miss Snow White. If I were to give her a rating, I would give her, I mean, I really like this one for sure, for sure. One of my favorites. They're all my favorites. But I would give her a 9.5 out of 10. What would you rate Miss Snow White? My next two figurines are going to be more of like the old school cartoons, like the 90s, maybe a little bit of 80s as well, but mostly like Looney Tunes and Who Framed Roger Rabbit inspired. Are we ready for these girls? Okay. We have Miss Jessica Rabbit, the voluptuous. I loved, love, love making her dress. The nice sparkliness to her dress and her pretty her pretty oranges ginger hair. I love Miss Jessica Rabbit. And then we have Miss Lola Bunny. I felt like it was just cute to make two bunny rabbit inspired girl figurines. So here's Miss Lola Bunny, specifically when she was introduced in the gym in Space Jam, the first one, because the second one We just won't speak on that one. So these are my two girlies. For Jessica Rabbit, I would give her, I love this one as well. I would give her a 9.5 out of 10. Let me know what y'all would give Miss Jessica. And then for Lola Bunny, I like her. I feel like she is a little bit off from the original Lola Bunny. That doesn't make her bad to me because I took my creative liberties with her, you know. But I'm gonna give Lola Bunny an 8.5 out of 10. Still cute, but some people might, I don't know, you might be a little thrown off by her. What do you guys think? Let me know. My next two girly pops are from my favorite game right now, and it is so my favorite that I don't want to actually finish the entire thing because I don't want it to be over. Don't judge me. But these are two of the girlies from the Phantom Thieves, inspired by, are we ready? Okay. And if I were to be any of the girls in this game, these are the two that I feel like are the closest to my personality. You ready? So we have Futaba / Oracle. Yes. And we have Makoto Queen. And I absolutely love these girls so much. I'm so happy that I made them. They're some of my, well, Futaba, because Makoto has not gone to markets yet. But people love Futaba and people love Persona in general. Like, I also have a Joker one. People love that guy. I don't blame them for liking him. He's my favorite too. But for these girls, I love making them, especially with Makoto here. She has her whole outfit. I mean, they both do, for sure. And as far as ratings go, I'm gonna rate these girls together because I feel like they come cuter as a set. I'm gonna give them both. I'm gonna give these girls a 10 out of 10 because there is truly nothing that I would change about them. I think they're both perfect and stunning. What do you guys think? Persona 5 fans, would we agree with me? What is your rating of these girls? Okay, so we're almost done with the ratings. I promise. I do have a ton more girls that I could rate, but we'll just wait for a part 2 for that one. So for now, my next girl is inspired by an anime that just recently came out with a season 2. Okay, I'll just show you. So we have Miss Momo Ayase from Dantaran. And of course, I don't know why I didn't show you this figurine with my girlie, my first girlie, but we have Miss Hatsune Miku herself. And she looks a little different from how I have her on my website. Like, her face is a little different, but I like them both. Let me know what y'all think if you head on over there and you'd like to see. But we have both of my girlies in full attire. As far as their ratings go, for Momo here, I mean, her legs are a little bit stubby, so I mean, outside of that, I feel like she's perfect. I'm gonna give her a 9 out of 10. And then for Miku, she's a favorite, absolutely a favorite. I'm gonna give Miku a solid 10 out of 10 because I worked her like 3 or 4 times over, so I think she deserves a 10. Let me know what y'all think of these two. And last but not least, because if you know me at all, you would know I'm the biggest, greatest Beyonce fan of all time, although I have not gone to Cowboy Carter or the Renaissance because her prices went up, but my pockets did not. But I will just be a fan out in the stratosphere for her, okay? So I wanted to make a figurine inspired by Miss Cowboy Carter. You ready? Miss Cowboy Carter, the flesh. Now, when it comes to Miss Cowboy Carter, I'm going to give her a solid 9 out of 10 because I just want to leave some wiggle room to make more Beyonce inspired figurines. But I do love her. She is one of my favorites. Let me know what y'all think. All of them are available on my website right now. I'm actually doing a midsummer sale depending on what time of the year you're watching this. I'm probably always doing a little bit of a sale, to be completely honest. But feel free, if you like any of them, going over to mycalibercompany.com. Feel free to look at them, be a little nosy, have a look around, and maybe if you like something, let me know. And thanks for watching this video. Feel free to give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe for more, and I'll see y'all in my next one.